everyone, Mark and Joey back here on a Saturday night. We just finished watching the Raptors win their conference, not their division, their conference,
yeah.
On their way to the final against Golden State. Oh my God, the exhaustion of waiting for this game to be over. Raptors fans, insanity. Jurassic Park, crazy. I've actually got some video for you. We're going to inject in this video. We wanted to do it right after the game. Joey, was insane to watch.
Yeah, I mean, what a game. And down 15 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Kawhi Leonard basically did all to end the third quarter to give us a chance. We were tied, and then the bench really pulled through to start the fourth. He even mentioned it because it was truly a great run. We're not usually a fan of him on the bench, but it was a great run. And when he came back out near the end of the game, it just, he controlled the ball. Didn't have to make a ton of shots. He made a couple, but mostly even passed it around, held the ball, wasted a lot of time, but really, it's 17 rebounds. He got the rebound when he missed his own free throw, rebound when Siakam missed the free throw. The defensive end was unbelievable. Milwaukee had 58 points at halftime or something like that, and they only ended up with 94. That second half was incredible. But, you start bad, then you're not good in the third quarter. You still come back to win. The adversity Toronto faced was great, and that's where veteran shines in the fourth quarter. They did that last couple of games. I don't want to see those runs given up to Golden State. Geez. But that's a different series for a different time. Right now, we're just all in the happiness of this. And really, when the trade was made this summer, there's a lot of question marks. Him and the GM, were they going to screw us? And one thing you can say for sure is he gave his all. You cannot doubt his effort. And obviously, help guys around him, too, which is what leaders are meant to do. Leaders can put up a lot of stats, but can you get guys around you to play well? And he really helped, I think, a lot of guys. Lowry really doesn't get talked about enough.
The applause was insane.
Well, and I'm glad he got it. I'm glad he got it. He couldn't get the MVP chance like Kawhi, because that's Kawhi's thing. And Kawhi is putting up the stats like none other. But the Raptor, the guy who represents the Raptor, and has been around for every disappointment, every sweep we've faced, because we've been swept in every single playoff series to end our season.
Well, against LeBron.
Yeah. But even early, when we first made it against Brooklyn, it was a 7-gamer. Kyle Lowry missed the game when he shot. Next year was a heartbreak. Then we go to the conference finals, get beat 4-2 by LeBron, get swept the next year. So he's just been all the ups and downs. He's had the first time in the Eastern Conference Finals, this and that, but now he finally gets to go all the way. And really, I'm glad he got the chance he did, because he is the Raptors. He's 7 years. First superstar. I remember when he signed. It was the first star to ever stay. And they've really helped. I'm glad he's going to get to go and be part of this team. And obviously then you got Kawhi and a legit chance, to be honest, to beat up on a Golden State that's a little banged up. More importantly, really riding through one player. And we've shown what we can do when you're just going to have one or two players going.
Well, I think there's no doubt about, tonight. Glad to see Lowry get that huge applause. Yeah. Matter of fact, bigger than Leonard's applause, which was great because he's been there. I think it was fantastic of Leonard. And Leonard was emotional in his interview. He actually stood back a little bit before he went into the interview, and he was emotional, which was great to see how much this meant. And he talked about the fans all the time there. The fans went nuts. It's so great to see this happen.
Here's one thing real quick. The reason why I think he was emotional from the applause was when he was on San Antonio, you got to remember, you had Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker. He was really a fourth fiddle on that team and a defensive star.
And a great playoff.
And a great playoff guy. But he has really taken this city on. I mean, the murals, the free stuff, and then I think it did probably catch him a little bit. I would not be surprised if he ever opens up, which he never would. I think it did catch him because he had never been that guy, and those MVP chances, looks like you said, they did hit him hard. But I'm glad Lowry got his due too, and it was really just great. I think we talk about us as great fans, but hopefully everyone sees it tonight.
And the amount of fans. Jurassic Park.
Oh my God.
They were lined up for 8 miles, I think it was, and they had to open up a separate area for the amount of people that were out there.
It was, and they lined up at 2:30. The gates didn't open until 6:30.
It was insane.
It was truly insane. The inside was insane, and I gotta give Drake credit. A lot of celebrities support their teams, but I don't think anyone does it quite like him. He truly is. He's the best mascot you could buy. I mean, it's unbelievable the energy he brings to outside, inside. The players even, I feel like sometimes maybe look at him and go, look at him go, fire us up. And but, at the end of the day, they say defense wins championships, and that's what happened at the end here. We were out-rebounded all game. All of a sudden, Ibaka got a few, Leonard got a few, Gasol got a few, and it really turned the game around. And just what a victory. But I think it's important for people to really know what this means to Toronto. We have not had a team even close in a very, very long time. Our hockey team continues to disappoint us. Our baseball team continues to disappoint us. We finally have a team actually there, and we believe a decent chance. I mean, maybe a 40% chance to actually win this series, 50% chance to win the series because we get 2 games at home to start. And, I mean, I think Golden State's a little banged up. Like we said, we'll get into it when it comes around, but it's just truly a weird feeling for me. I love it, though. It's great. I've literally never seen a team in the final. You think of Boston, who has a team in the final almost all the time. Even Milwaukee had teams in 2001. They had Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre win Super Bowls. I mean, we don't get that, so this is a big moment for us, and we're real happy about it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. We're going to leave it at that tonight. We're going to get into the series on another show, dive into what's going to come up here. It's going to be very exciting, obviously. But we just wanted to get on right after the win. And I've also got some video of Jurassic Park and the stadium and the interviews, which I'm going to attach to this one, so stay tuned for that
Just wait for Thursday. You think this is a big deal.
Yeah.
When Golden State comes to town Thursday.
And we're home in this series.
That's what I'm... Oh, man. And making Golden State travel... Yeah. You can see...
Watch how long they spend at the border.
If our customs guys could do it, I'd like them 11-hour wait. I wouldn't mind it whatsoever. I wouldn't mind if Steph Curry was a little late for the game, to be honest with you.
And they can't complain because we spent 5 hours at the border trying to get down south this year. So it's not just coming into Canada. It's
going to be wild, man. Thursday
it
can't come fast enough. It's going to be sometime. It's going to be good rest, though, for the team, and it should be a lot of fun, so we're real excited.
Well, I don't think we're going to sleep for a little bit here, but we're glad we wanted to get on with the excitement happening right after the game. So we'll touch base in the next couple days, dissecting the next series coming up. What day did they say it was?
Thursday? 8:30 in Toronto.
It's going to be a long time. It's going to be like coming off a drug, 4 days. Holy smokes.
You know what? We got a little hockey sprinkled in there.
Yeah,
we got the Indy 500. We got some golf. But yeah, Thursday's going to be a long wait for these fans. But the team needs it. So I mean, we're okay with that. But all you guys Thursday night tune in. Americans tune in to see what Toronto's all about. You'll see something even maybe more special than this. If you think about it, you got the jump shot to beat Philly.
Yeah.
You got the moments in this game. They did not make it easy for us. We lost both games to Milwaukee. We lost to Orlando in the very first game of the playoffs at home.
And we came back from 2-0 in this series, which does not happen.
No one talks about it. Down 2-0 in this series, win 4 straight. That does not happen.
Yeah.
Okay? Down 2-1 to Philly normally doesn't happen. And you went on the road and beat, and then you get the shot, then you get this. It's truly a rookie coach in his first season.
We haven't agreed with a lot in this series. And quite honestly, we're going to get in depth here about Kawhi being on the bench in the fourth quarter, but let's not do it tonight. Let's just love this.
But Nick Nurse did enough. The one adjustment he did was sacrifice best player per month, Giannis. But more importantly, here's the biggest thing I'll give Nick Nurse. He kept Siakam in the game. A lot of times I didn't think he should be. But he defended Giannis a lot because they really made sure Kawhi guarded Middleton, which was fine. So Siakam had big duties guarding. Giannis was a beast on the boards, made a bunch of steals. Nick Nurse did a lot of good things right, a lot of things we think he did wrong. But in your first year, your GM goes out and trades away a franchise player with an 8-year deal to go get you Kawhi Leonard, and you had to get to the finals.
There's a lot of pressure, yeah.
And I'll give Nick Nurse credit that he dealt with it all year long.
It's there, so he wins on that.
He's there. He wins automatically. He sat Kawhi Leonard for 30 games when Kawhi requested it, needed it. It was just a long journey to this point, but it had to happen, and everyone's winning, and that's great. But I love the fact Kawhi goes, we're not done. Yeah, we got to get this.
Well, he's won before.
Let's do it.
It's calm for him.
Let's go.
The rest of the Raptors, but Lowry was the same way.
Let's go.
He just said, hey, this is not finished.
We beat Golden State twice. Again, I'm getting into the series.
Yeah.
We can't get in the series.
We're going to have another show to do that.
But we beat Golden State twice, too.
Yeah. So we're going to cut that off for tonight. Enjoy our celebration here and toast a couple right now before we head to bed. So anyway, we'll have a show in a couple days, dissect the series, I said. Look for the little video I'm going to add here. It's all the celebration. Now, if you're a Milwaukee fan, we apologize. Great series. They played great, too.
Real quick.
It was real
They
close
played great. Giannis was a true competitor. I didn't like what he did when he went in the huddle. That was a little iffy for me. But, he played tough. He handled it. It was a tough series for him to lose because he's the MVP. People said he's the greatest player in the world now. All this stuff, and he really got silenced real fast.
And we'll get into that in our recap.
Shout out to him for a young guy. He really held himself together. And but one thing Milwaukee did for a while, then they didn't do it near the end, where I said they had to play George Hill. They played George Hill more. They didn't play him enough near the end. He didn't get the ball enough. But anyways, tough one for Milwaukee. But like I said, you guys have already had enough going on. This is literally the only time we've had a chance, a sniff at the trophy.
Since 1992
since
and 93
1992 and 93. The Leafs have never got past the first round. Jays have never got past the first round. Raptors got Eastern Conference Final, but play LeBron. That we never felt like had a chance. We have a chance to win a title. We're in the title match. It's going to be so much fun. Welcome, Golden State. It's going to be a blast. I think the NBA also really wins off this. I think it's going to be a huge series rating-wise.
Without a doubt.
And, just lots of fun.
Yeah, it is for sure. And like I said, we'll be back to recap it tomorrow, and then we'll get on to the new series after that. Good night to everyone. We're going to have a fantastic night, and we'll be chatting soon.
Team. So how satisfying is it when you see this team you've assembled rise to where they are right now?
Well, we're very appreciative, and these guys are unbelievable team. It's all about the players, and these guys have been great, but we're not satisfied because we want to win the championship.
It'll start on Thursday against the guys who have been the champions, the Golden State Warriors. What is your early feeling on that matchup in the NBA?
Compete, and we want to win in Toronto, and we will win in Toronto.
One more thing. How'd that Kawhi Leonard trade work out for you?
He's been unbelievable. He's the best player in the league, and we're happy he's in Toronto.
Is Nick Nurse in the house here? Where's Nick?
I think he's already signed. Kawhi Leonard looks too happy and too comfortable.
Kyle Lowry? No. I know, we got you both. We got you both. I want to talk to Kawhi first, because when you look at this game, and I know that your head coach Nick Nurse has said, look, even keel. When things are going well, don't get too carried away. When they're down, don't get down. Tell me what was happening when you were down 15 points late in the third quarter, and what the mindset was on this team.
We was here, last game in the third quarter, fourth quarter, and we just strived at it. We enjoyed the moment. We went out there and played hard every possession. My teammates had my back. I went on the bench just to start that fourth quarter. They came back and made a run. Fred hit big shots, Norm. We seen Kalo hit 2 big threes back to back. And, Serge rebounding, Mark hitting threes. It was just a collective effort. And, that's our mindset going there, just playing hard, each possession.
You've been a finals MVP before. This is a pretty special situation when you come to a team like this. It's never been there, and now you're heading there. How has that registered with you?
It's still surreal to me right now. We just won Game 6, but this is what we've been striving for all season. Everybody here wants to get to the finals and win it. It's not over yet. So we're gonna enjoy the win tonight. Go in the locker room and see what we got to do tomorrow for the next team.
Congratulations, Kawhi. Now, Kyle. I'll let you enjoy that.
It's the longest rap.
You're going to the NBA Finals for the first time in your career. That's not bad. To go to the NBA Finals for the first time in your career, tell me what this means.
It means a lot. I've been here the longest now, 7 years. It's been the best 7 years of my career. These fans have been here since day one, since I've been here. And this group of guys we got back here was special. We worked extremely hard. And, the fans have given us everything we needed tonight. Our families, our friends, we're not satisfied, though. This is one step to our end goal.
Any message for some of our closest friends now are these folks who hang out in Jurassic Park? and they were lined up around the block to have a chance to watch you guys on a screen today.
Got the best fans in the world. We got the best fans in the world. I mean, there's not much more I can say to that. Thank you guys. Jurassic Park, we out there. We see y'all a little bit. We appreciate everything. Everybody in here. Let's go.
Congrats on going to the NBA Finals. The Eastern Conference champions 2019, the Toronto Raptors.
You'll recall after Game 7 against Philadelphia, it was Kyle Lowry who grabbed the basketball. He's got the basketball under his arm after they win this Eastern Conference Finals to advance to their first ever NBA Finals. Again, Game 1 Thursday night. It'll be on Sportsnet. It'll be here at Scotiabank Arena as the Golden State Warriors come to town. And plenty of time, Michael, eventually to look ahead to that. Give me a couple other images here. This team was down 50.